what's going on YouTube? It's me again. I wanted to answer a quick question that I often see. When is the most accurate time to weigh yourself? Is it in the morning? Is it in the evening? Is it before a workout or is it after? Well, before I answer that question, I'm going to go over a few quick things. What propelled me to make this video is I'm often a regular on answers.yahoo.com, and I often see a lot of questions, and one question that I often see that keeps coming up is, quote, oh my god, I used to weigh, I weighed 150 pounds this morning, and the next day I'm 158 pounds. How's it possible that I gained 8 pounds? Is my scale accurate? What's going on? I'm flipping out. How's it possible? I didn't even eat that much. Is it water weight? Well, I'm going to break down why that's not possible and go over when the best time it is to weigh yourself. Okay, I'm going to break this down as simple as possible. It requires a surplus of 3,500 calories above what you need on a daily basis to maintain your current weight to gain 1 true pound. So for instance, if your body requires 2,000 calories to sustain your current weight, you would have to have eaten 5,500 calories or more in one single day to gain 1 true pound. Now I bet some of you are saying, you know what, I call BS on that, sanitary, because I went to the all-you-can-eat buffet many times, or after Thanksgiving, I swore I weighed myself, and I know the scale is accurate, and I put on 5 pounds. But what you got to remember is a lot of that extra weight fluctuation is water weight, and also your food is still being broken down in your system, and so it requires time. So in actuality, when you make these huge fluctuations in weight, it's not a true indication of weight gain. Okay, the best time to weigh yourself is first thing in the morning, after you've had a good night's rest, completely butt naked, and after you've went number 1, and if you need to, number 2, taking a piss or a crap. And I'm being dead serious about that. And the reason why this is the most accurate is because you want to weigh yourself when you're completely digested and you're pretty much emptied out. And that is the best time, typically right in the morning. It doesn't make sense to weigh yourself constantly throughout the day after you've eaten and or after you've worked out. For instance, you get some people, they work out really hard, they go to the gym and then they weigh themselves immediately, and then they go, wow, man, I lost 5 pounds, or I'm 5 pounds lighter than before, this is great, and they feel really good. And then, they eat, have a meal, and then they've gained 6 pounds, and then they get discouraged. Well, this is very counterproductive, because when you weigh yourself right after a workout, assuming you haven't drinking anything or eaten anything, you're completely dehydrated. I'll put this into perspective. When I was training for a half marathon, I weighed myself before I ran, after the workout, and after I've eaten later in the night. And the reason why I did it is not because I'm OCD, it's because I wanted to see how much fluid that I lost, so I made sure that I was hydrated. So basically, to make this long story short, my weight would fluctuate a good 8 pounds that day, from the morning of being after the workout, completely dehydrated, till that dinner time and the nighttime after my last meal. Literally 8-pound fluctuation, because I was losing so much water weight, because I was running 10-mile runs. I was going out, and it was hot often in the summer and whatnot. So that's not a true indication. So the best indication is after you've eaten, you're hydrated, you get a good night's rest, wake up in the morning, like I said, then you weigh yourself, and make sure your scales are accurate as well. Now, once again, if you're one of those people that are worrywurts and are constantly checking their weight, after you've eaten, before you've eaten, don't do it. It's counterproductive. It's not accurate. You're just going to drive yourself crazy. So just take that into account. Weigh yourself early in the morning, like I said, and you're going to be fine. And do it about maybe once a week. Questions and comments are always welcome. Once again, thank you, everybody, and I'll see you next time.